Ladies, do you know your purpose? Or do you allow yourself to be controlled by some external force or external person? That's, it's a big question, and it's very I'm very passionate about it, especially today. Um, does anybody's purpose get? Because I know it happens for me. Yeah, does your purpose get clouded? Does your purpose get a bit shady around somebody else's attempt to control your emotions or some outcome or some agenda that they have for themselves? Yeah. Does your does your purpose get muddied? Do you have to go through that storm for a minute and wait for it to pass so that you can reignite that flame? Yeah. And in a lot of ways, and in terms of access consciousness, which I will do one actual full video on, they would call it your potency. Yeah. So it's like your drive. It's like what drives you inside, and it's very much your femininity, although it might appear masculine. Yeah. It's like your inner earth power, which as Margaret Thatcher would say, the lady's not for turning. Yeah. So it's something like that, where you're completely, like, you're rooted into that ground. Okay. It's like, nearly, for me, when I imagine it, it's like getting my scepter, yeah, and just hitting it right through that ground, through that earth, okay, right in there to the core, so that I'm fully connected to the earth. And then nothing can touch me, yeah? Nothing can sway me and nothing can move me unless I want to move myself, yeah? Or I want to be moved. So it's like your power to stay with yourself and your own intention for yourself, and for the universe. Yeah. So do you allow yourself to be swayed by somebody else's attempts to control the outcome? Really, the default is that, or the spin-off of that is that or there's an attempt to control on you, on your emotions and your behavior, maybe, and that's just a spin-off of that person trying to control an actual story or a picture the way they want something to appear. Yeah. Now, knowing that everything you do is your own choice, including your reactions. It takes a while to get to that space, though, where you can realize that you are being controlled, or allowing yourself to be controlled. Sometimes it's very quick at the start, yeah. And then once the space is created and the time is created, you could take a step back and you can see what's coming for you. And you could recognize it as something that's outside of yourself, outside your jurisdiction, and you can feel that it's different. When it's emotional, and this is what annoys me in terms of men and women, is that women are emotional creatures. So we're sometimes, like, we're wide open for it. Do you know what I mean? We're wide open for that type of attempts to control, yeah? And sometimes it takes, a trip to the beach or nature to bring you back to yourself and your own path, at the speed and intensity that you want to live your life, yeah? So I would say to the ladies, to maybe be observant of that, and to maybe do go to nature or something earthy that will ground you into your femininity. And that is the beauty of this, that when you find that space, you can go back there whenever you need to, and whenever you want to. So just a message on that, because it's in me today. And the amazing feeling of taking yourself back to yourself, yeah, returning to your inner self and your core, whatever that looks like and feels like for you. The most important thing that it is you, and you are the best person to advise yourself on your path. So that's a little note on femininity, and the hopes that everybody that's watching this can put that into practice. And maybe your femininity is something that is way out there for you in this moment, yeah. If you have been around a lot of male energy, but know this, that you can connect to it. It is there, and it is all powerful. So I will leave you on that note, and I wish you a very womanly day. Thanks, guys.